Hi Gemini, this is your March 10th through the 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already in a relationship or married. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Gemini. We have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Hangman. Then we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Swords. We also have the Six of Wands clarified by the Three of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the Emperor with the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries, Cancer, perhaps even another Gemini, or absolutely any zodiac sign. You're dealing with the Emperor, right? The first card in the potential outcome. Or this person may become the Emperor in the future. Your Emperor, assuming you're the Empress, right? The Emperor could simply be an Aries you're dealing with. But since the Emperor is in the potential outcome, it could be your future spouse. Because the Emperor could be a spouse figure, wife, husband, significant other. Okay? And the Emperor is sitting right next to the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card of marriage. You know, marriage, commitment, rock solid marriage or commitment, as a matter of fact. The Chariot right next to that could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of maybe moving in, because it's one of the fastest cards in the deck. It's a card of moving forward and not looking back. Alright, so potentially with those two major Arcana cards and a Ten of Pentacles in between in the middle, the future looks bright. The future looks awesome, amazing, rock solid, as a matter of fact. However, in the main spread on the left, I think this whole main spread is talking about one particular event. Whereas the potential outcome is talking about the future between the two of you. I think it depends on how the main spread plays out. Alright, so let me elaborate, let me explain. Somebody here is falling for you really, really hard. Right? And they're really stressed out about inviting you or asking you out. They're really stressed about it, right? That's what I think the Nine of Swords clarified by the Hangman are. I think that's what those two cards are talking about. The Nine of Swords, in this case, I think this is them maybe falling madly in love with you, right? And they can't sleep at night. They constantly think about you, or they're like, oh my God, I'm a little bit afraid of asking this Gemini out, right? Because when we're in love, we're not ourselves, as the saying goes. Okay, the Hangman clarifying it could be a Pisces you're dealing with, right? The Hangman is a Pisces major Arcana card. We are still in Pisces birthday season right now, so perhaps it's this person's birthday, right? And maybe they want to use their birthday as an excuse to ask you out or to invite you to their birthday, right? If you're not dealing, or maybe they're using somebody else's birthday, some other Pisces birthday as an excuse to invite you to go with them. At the same time, the Hangman is a card of stagnation, right? So perhaps they've been sitting in that energy, they've been really stressed about it for a while. Right? Whatever the case. So here they finally come with the remaining 4 cards in the main spread, the 2 cards that came out in there clarifies, this is them finally asking you, right? Or inviting you. Because the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords could be a card of literally going somewhere. And I think that's what's going on. They will either invite you to go somewhere with them, right? Or they're going to ask you out on a date. And so you could go with them together. The Page of Pentacles, it could be them literally buying a ticket. So the two of you could go. Or 2 tickets, obviously. Right? And at the end we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, and this is them finally feeling good about it, feeling confident about it, right? And the Three of Pentacles is that event, that thing, because the Three of Pentacles is a card of when a group of people get together and do something together. So from some of you it's that birthday, for others of you it's some other gathering, some other event that they want to invite you to. So that's what I think is going on with all those 6 cards in the main spread. All of them are talking about this person being shy or what have you, of stressing over this, but still inviting you, still going somewhere with you, still buying those tickets, and then eventually you two will get on the same page, and the two of you will enjoy this time together with the last 2 cards in the main spread. On the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. The Lovers, Gemini, is actually one of your major arcana cards. You could be dealing with another Gemini, but at the same time, you know, the Lovers is a card of a choice, right? Perhaps this is where you come in, you're choosing. Some of you could be choosing between a couple of people. At the same time, in my opinion, if we forget that the Lovers is one of your major arcana cards, in my opinion, it's the best card in the deck when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people, right? It's a soulmate card, it's a twin flame connection card, and it's the love of your life card. And we already talked about the potential outcome. All right, Gemini, it looks good. I like it a lot. Really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Gemini, this spread is for you. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the Fool, clarified by the Page of Cups. We also have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Cups. And we have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, or absolutely any zodiac sign. I don't think zodiac signs actually matter. Because what I think is going on here, it's like one of you is struggling, and the other person will offer support and love, right? It doesn't feel like both of you are struggling. It doesn't feel like there's some sort of a problem between you two, right? It feels like one of you has got a lot on their plate. Perhaps it's like external circumstances are affecting it. It could be work. Perhaps one of you has a lot of work to do or what have you, a lot of responsibilities, and the other person will just come in and help out. That's what it kind of feels like, right? So yeah, the 10 of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of struggle. But again, it doesn't feel like there is a problem between you two, right? The Fool, clarified by the Page of Cups. So one of you will come in and help with whatever that 10 of Wands is, or perhaps if one of you is like really, really tired, towards the end of the week or at the end of a day, the other person will do something super nice for the person who had a lot of work to do during the day. That's what I think the Fool and the Page of Cups are. The Fool is a kind of, maybe just being spontaneous and going somewhere to see a movie or have dinner or what have you. The Fool is also a kind of liberation. So perhaps if the person who is not struggling can help out and assume some of the responsibilities, they will. All right, so it could be like you're struggling at home, but maybe you also wanted to do something, and your spouse will say something like, you know what, honey, let me take care of this thing. Let me do this for you. So because I see you're already tired, you're already struggling. Right? That's what it kind of feels like. Support and love. And the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Cups, I think that's you. I think it's a reasonable assumption to say you're the Queen of Swords. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Swords, I simply asked, how will Gemini feel about what's going on? And the Ace of Cups showed up. You'll feel love. You'll feel love, and you'll feel loved. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of commitment, marriage. It's a very serious card. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. For some of you, it's not even an ex. So we got the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Four of Cups. We also have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands. And we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So that would be the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Pentacles, right? It's the same person, same energy. And they're coming in or coming back. You're not taking them back, or you're not willing to get anything off the ground. And again, for some of you, it could be an ex. For others of you, it's just somebody from your past because of that Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, right? The Six of Cups is a card of somebody from the past. It's also a soulmate card, right? But the thing about the Six of Cups, it doesn't have to be an ex. It can be for some of you. For others of you, it's just somebody from your past. The Four of Cups, right there in the middle, it is a rejection, and I think that rejection is coming from you. And at the end, we have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands. I don't think this is you regretting rejecting this person. I think it's this person feeling really sad about this. I'm sure you have your own reasons why you're not accepting anything from this person. I'm sure you do, right? But just so you know, they're going to be sad about it with the Five of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands. Okay, perhaps they really were hoping to reestablish this connection with you, or if it is somebody from your past, to get something off the ground with you. But no, you're gonna tell them no. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This spread looks so good, Gemini, that I did not even want to clarify anything. Let me explain. Right? The Eight of Pentacles, the first card that came out, it is a card of work, business, and finances. And it's also a card of like diligently working on something. And then we have that Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity. And the remaining two cards, the Six of Wands and the Chariot, are both victory, success, triumph cards. There are two cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as victory, success, and triumph. And those are the two cards, right? So out of 4 cards, you have 2 victory cards, 2 success cards, 2 recognition cards. So for some of you, you could be offered a job or a promotion, or perhaps your hard work is finally paying off, right? You're going to be recognized. Or maybe you're completing some kind of a project, or you're closing a deal that you worked on diligently. And as a result of that, you will have recognition, success, and everything that comes with it. All right? Perhaps with that Ace of Pentacles, you may even get offered a job, or some kind of a bonus or what have you. All right, Gemini, so it looks awesome. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So here's the deal. You're dealing with this Queen of Wands. Okay? You're dealing with this Queen of Wands. I don't know who this person is to you. I clarified the Queen of Wands, but they're clarified by the Nine of Wands. Alright, and this reading starts with the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, I assume it comes from this Queen of Wands. It could be coming from you, but I assume it's coming from them. Because you see how the Queen of Wands is holding up a wand, and I think that's exactly the wand we're looking at in the Ace of Wands. Right? So this person is gonna offer you something, Gemini. Right? And the Ace of Wands is a very passionate ace, and they could be getting passionate about you. They could be getting passionate about some kind of a business idea or work related, or some sort of a collaboration related, right? What have you. Again, it depends on the nature of this connection. But I don't see you accepting that Ace of Wands. Quite the opposite. I think you're going to disappoint them. Not because... It's just because that it's not going to resonate with you. Whatever it is they're offering you or will be offering you, it's just not your cup of tea. Or you're not into them, or you're not into whatever it is they're going to offer you, right? And I think the Three of Swords, I think this is them being brokenhearted. And the Nine of Wands clarifying the Queen of Wands is kind of a confirmation of what I just said. Because the Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. All right? And I think they will feel this way because you're going to reject them. Because you're going to, with the Three of Swords, they're going to be disappointed, but what are you going to do? If you're not into this person, or you're not into whatever it is they're offering, or if you're busy, you've got other priorities, you got other things, you're not going to just jump on whatever it is they're offering. All right, so that's what you're not, but what you're not expecting is this Ace of Wands coming from the Queen of Wands. This offer. All right, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week, Gemini. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.